Hey, I just wanted to have a bit of a heart-to-heart and get honest with those of you who are watching. Um, I'd started this channel primarily just to document this journey. I thought it would be a great opportunity to, at the start of a journey like this, to, um, as we're starting into this farm life, start from zero, really, and document the whole journey, which I've been doing. And I said to myself, because it is a lot of editing and a lot of filming and slows things down, it becomes a bit of a drudge sometimes. Here comes a cat, Mr. Social. Hello, buddy. Say hi. This is Boots, friendly Boots. I said to myself, I'll give it 6 months. And if after 6 months, it's just completely flopping, I'm going to throw a towel in. Well, I've been doing it almost a year and I'm still plugging away, and the viewership has gone down pretty heavily. And that's probably mostly due to algorithm. I'm sure my videos aren't that boring. I try to make them as interesting as possible. But I also need to be authentic with the content, and, to do a video on how to build something, or I could do that, but I'm not actually a great builder. I mean, I'm very creative and I can do stuff, but when it comes to technical building, I'm not the man to watch. I'm the man to watch if you want to get something done fast and creative and maybe artistic. So anyway, here we are, a year in, and the viewership has gone down, and you ask yourself, well, why are you doing this? Are you doing this because you enjoy it? Well, I do enjoy it to a point, but I could be doing other things with that time. Could be working more, I could be going mountain biking, I could be enjoying my kids, I could be doing lots of other things instead. So I think, I used to be a musician, and almost full-time musician, and a musician or any type of artist needs an audience, not because of adulation. I mean, that's a part of it, but mostly it's like you want your art to be noticed. You want your art to go. My mom's a painter, and if her paintings never left her house, it's tough, right? It's like you want people to get something out of it. I mean, I remember with music, moving people is one of the things I miss most about playing live. You can move people with your lyrics and with your song and with your stage presence and whatever, with the sound, the wall of sound that you create. You can move people emotionally, and that's beautiful. And that, I think that's, as an artist, that's why an artist wants to be noticed, because they want people to be moved by their art if possible. There's a fine line there between, wanting people to notice your art, and wanting people to notice you and for fame and fortune. So anyway, I was, I've been feeling a little down in the dumps about the channel, and I've been challenged about a couple of things. I've been challenged about authenticity, and I've been challenged with the subject of what's it called? Self-censorship. We've all been through a pretty crazy 3 years, and a lot of stuff has been opened up. A lot of subjects that censorship was something we never talked about, right? Before the pandemic hit. And I noticed that even though I'm fairly vocal and outspoken about my views, I still self-censor. And on this channel, I have self-censored a lot of my thoughts. I've showed you, projects I've been doing, and I've shared you some of my struggles with being a workaholic and struggles with being a parent sometimes and all these types of things. But I haven't shared anything about deeper things than that. Where I stand politically, for instance, where I stand spiritually, all these different things, which are a huge part of my life. And it's a part of my life that I, like my sister and I, talk a lot about deeper things, and some people are tired by that, but it's a big part of me. And I thought to myself, what have I got to lose by just being more honest on this channel? It can't get any worse. The people that are watching, I mean, I think the last post went up, 15 people watched it. I mean, it can't get worse. So if I want to feel more fulfilled, in this art form. I think sharing some of the deeper parts of my thought process and different things I think about might give me some form of release and pleasure. I might lose some people because you might not agree with where I stand on things, but yeah, you might get to know me a little better. So what I think I'm going to do is, moving forward, maybe once or twice a month, I'm going to try and do a little blurb on whatever. Could be spirituality, could be health, could be politics, could be state of the world right now. Goat's making a funny sound. Sorry, distracted by squeaky sounds. So, you know, got nothing to lose, and that's what I'm gonna do. So this is me saying I'm coming out a little more. I don't have anything revelatory. I am not some kind of sage. I don't have any anything that you probably haven't heard before, but it's something I like to express. It's an expression, and I also want to rebel against this censorship. We live in a world that's so polarized, and there's a strong, especially Canadians are very, they don't want to upset the cart, and they're a very neutral people. That's kind of generalizing, but mostly Canadians don't like to upset the cart too much, and I want to rebel against that. I'm British, actually. That's where I was born and raised, and I have a rebellious side to me, and I want to rebel against that self-censorship and not be afraid to speak my truth. And if you don't like it, you don't have to listen, and if you like it, well, maybe you can enjoy it and give me some feedback. So that's that. Talk to you soon.